Improv troupe, the Baker's Dozen, and we are also the least intimidating football team out there. So, we are here to perform for you an entirely unscripted show. Everything you are about to see has not been planned, and we can take no responsibility for if anybody wants to sue us. So, first up is a little game we like to call Jump and Freeze, and starting off for this are Cindy and Lisa. Now, the way the Jump and Freeze works is that Cindy and Lisa are going to begin a scene in an entirely absurd position. So can we have a couple of people step forward and place Cindy and Lisa in compromising positions? They're going to begin that scene and go on for a while until some of the troupe behind them yell, "Freeze!" At that point, they will freeze. Two new players are going to jump forward and an entirely different scene is going to start based on the positions that they last ended on. Ooh, looking good. So ladies, go ahead whenever you're ready.
I think we're supposed to go to that planet. There.
Is that Neptune?
Why do they want to send us to Neptune?
Well, I don't know. I'd rather go to Mars, I think. But
I do enjoy the red planets.
oh, I wonder why. I kind of enjoy them a little.
Maybe that's why they're sending us to Neptune. They want us to paint it red.
That's it. That's exactly why they want to. You know what? I found a bunch of red paint in the utility closet of our spacecraft.
I'm telling you, that snake had to have been at least this big. Or this big. I don't know, it went by really fast and it had a rattle on it.
Oh, my stars, sweetheart, are you all right?
Yeah, well, you gotta get rid of it. You're the resident expert here, so how do you get rid of the rattlesnake?
Oh, it's very simple. You do the snake mate call. There it is! I see it!
Wow, that was highly efficient.
Freeze.
Hello, Jebediah. Need some butter?
Just kind of like to watch you churn it.
Have I ever told you that you complete me?
Come along, Jethro. We can't let the other Amish people know about our little secret.
I'm just tired of living in the dark. Literally.
You become Amish, Jethro. But don't worry, you can warm yourself by the light of my fire.
Freeze!
Hey, see that there burger?
Yep.
I think you need to flip it.
I don't know. It's telling me it don't want to be flipped yet.
You gotta flip it.
You sure? I mean, I still see some paint.
Wait. Okay, flip it.
Alright.
No, not that one. That one not ready to flip yet. That one.
Are you sure?
I don't know. This is my fourth beer.
I'm just gonna ease it on over.
Oh yeah, you can see a good char on that one.
Yes, sir, Bob. You know, speaking of Bob.
Honey, can you get the kids?
Kids. Sure thing, honey! Where'd I put them kids?
Why are we here at 29 Palm?
Well, I tell you, it's the cultural mecca of well, I had something for that. the place.
Yeah, I got it. But I mean, out of all places we could have gone to for a vacation, we ended up here in 29 Palm.
Yeah.
We could have gone up to Landers.
You know what about the Landers? They have aliens there. The aliens don't have papers, and then they kidnap you. And they take you up into their spaceship, and then they
How the hell you think we got here?
Right.
It wasn't the blue Pinto that was sitting outside.
Freeze.
Well, what do you think about that?
Well, it's a conundrum. It is.
I agree. I'm so ready to say it's a conundrum. I'm sorry, do you know what a conundrum is?
Is it questionable?
No, that's not. No, that's not.
Is it knowledgeable?
Conundrum. Think about it. How does it make you feel?
Like nuts?
There you have it. That works for me.
Time for your pills.
I'm not taking it today. How that works, you can do that too. It's a lot more fun when you don't take your pills.
Time for your pills. So was Gabby.
Okay, so I just made this one and taste it and tell me if you can still taste the alcohol.
Well, I can still smell the alcohol. Is that the same thing?
Maybe. Just try it. I'm trying to make the perfect drink. Is it too tart or too sour or?
I think my mouth just went numb.
Does it feel good?
Yeah.
So now we just gotta make a I don't know if you're gonna be standing in about 2 minutes. So let's write the recipe down really quick. Okay. So half a bottle of vodka, sweet and sour, and a splash of grenadine.
Dang. I can smell colors.
And then the next thing that you're going to do is you're going to get a bottle of water, mix it with 2 things of bourbon, and then you're going to, hey, aren't you paying attention to me? I'm the one that made you this drink the first time.
Yeah.
I get it. What do you want from me, huh? You never give me anything, huh?
You broke my heart, Fredo.
Well, I'm sorry, but, you know, I can't be expected to change my own underoos. You're gonna have to do it for me, Pop. I made a mess down there.
You think the jersey's a mess.
Yeah, well, Santiago came up from behind me and went, ah! And then made me make a mess. So what am I supposed to do, Pop?
Me too. Yeah, he's a bad net. Should get a hit on him.
Aha! And then we can avoid that whole unfortunate thing that happens in the second one at the end with me.
Hit on Santiago.
It was for Lyle.
I know.
pointing at you.
I know, I said that.
Who else would I be pointing at?
I know. Are you me in the future?
I can tell you, it doesn't turn out so good for you. Sorry, but you peaked in high school. Your hair all fell out. You got fat.
From where?
You drank too much beer. Stay away from the beer, Lyle.
Damn high school!
There's a way to change it, though.
Freeze.
Now you'll never know.
I really want to know where Lyle's life went south.
All right, Junior. We're going to do this one more time. When you get ready to fly a kite, what you do, you sit the kite on the ground. Got it? All right. Grab the string, back up, back up. Okay, right there. Put your kite. Put your kite right there. Ah, get back. Put your kite right here. Got it, Junior? Ah! Grab your string, pull your string back. Pull your string back. All right, right there. Now, you see the wind is blowing, right? You see the leaves and all that other stuff blowing? So you just lift it up. You start running. Ready? Let's go that way. Run!
So, what got you in here?
Actually, I just decided it'd be fun to hang out with you, but,
Oh, well, I really appreciate that. They got me set for the stocks in about 15 minutes, so.
Oh, that sucks. Those tomatoes are really, really rotten.
And I sunburn so easily.
Ooh, yeah, well, don't have any sunscreen, since we're poor.
Yeah, I know. They really don't like us poor people in the medieval times.
Bring out your dead! Bring out your dead!
Wait. Is that why you came here? You didn't want to come and hang out with me? You were going to sell my corpse?
Well, if you put it that way, I guess yeah, I'm sorry. I need the money.
Executioner for sale! Executioner for... Oh, hi, hello there, ma'am.
Hi, so, if I sell him to you, you can do whatever you want with him?
Really?
Excuse me.
We're figuring it out. So he's pretty healthy, Got some nice curves there.
I got bum spurs.
Yeah. So $100?
Oh, come on, that's a steal.
I won't go lower than 50.
Okay, make it 45.
Do I get to keep some of his hair? For that voodoo doll.
Ah!
As long as I can keep the cat.
Freeze.
Great barbecue, man. So, did you guys ever find Bob? By the way, these burgers are really, really good.
Oh, you should try the brisket.
Yeah. That's not like brisket I normally see.
It's a special brand. It's called Bob's Own.
Best darn brisket I ever had.
Larry, thank you for inviting me to your barbecue.
I do not know how I'm going to top this tomorrow.
Hey, guys. Why are Bob's shoes out there in the shed? Ooh, is that brisket?
Freeze!
All right, aren't we glad barbecuing season is about over? Next up is a game called ABC, and this is for Katie and Cody. Now, the way that ABC works is that Katie and Cody are going to be engaged in a scene based on one of your suggestions for a location. However, each consecutive line needs to follow consecutively from the alphabet. So if the line begins with B, the next line would have to begin with C, the next line would have to begin with D, and so on and so forth. So your environment is boot camp. And we need a random letter for them to start off with. F. I hear F.
Yeah.
Frankly, Private, I don't think that you're up to code.
Oh gosh, the sergeant. I've been trying to cut weight.
Well, haven't you been sticking to the diet?
I eat all sorts of food. Whatever they give me, I eat it.
Just can't eat it. You gotta look at it, inhale it, and then throw it away. Okay?
Another word in this kitchen. It's very delicious. Put it on things.
Let me get this straight. So you are not following the diet, and I bet you're not PTing either.
Ma'am, I am not at all.
Nope, I can tell.
Oh man, you're the third person today call me fat.
Oh, please. Come on. All right, let's start some PT. What do you do normally?
Quickly, I run around the...
Really? You're running quickly, huh? Really?
So, maybe I don't actually run. I just kind of...
Tell the truth. Tell the truth.
Oh, I don't actually walk either. I don't do any of that.
Very bad.
Well, I just figured as long as no one was catching on.
Xylophones don't help you here either.
You know, they told me I could bring my xylophone.
Zoinks, why'd you do that
Was that a government issue, xylophone?
All right. You can't PT, and you don't know what's going on with the xylophone. What else?
Baby, I got a baby on the way home. You can't let me go. I got a baby.
Can't you think about what you're doing here and getting ready?
Darn. You caught me. All right, I don't actually have a baby at home.
Every time they try to get out of it. Every time.
Well, frankly, it's your fault for lowering the standard.
Very good, very good. Next up is a game called Press Conference. This is for Joe, Kurt, Charlie, and Kathy. So we're going to have Joe step outside really quick, just back into the green room. Now the way the press conference works is that Joe is calling a press conference, except he has no idea what he's calling the press conference for. And it'll be up to our intrepid press, consisting of Kurt, Charlie, and Kathy, to let Joe know exactly why it is he called the press conference, and also to torture him a little bit, but that's all part of the fun. So the reason that Joe has called this press conference, is he sealed away in our soundproof? Yeah. He is the big bad wolf from the Three Little Pigs.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
Yeah! No.
Hypocrite. Hello.
Jim Brantley from Scholastic Publishing, and I was wondering, why did you do it?
Well, at the time, I thought it was the best decision.
Yes, well, I'm from Children's Reader's Digest. And what we want to know is, are you going to do it again?
Perhaps not. It would depend on enrollment.
Great Bradbury, Business Weekly. Have you thought about how your actions are going to affect the real estate market?
I think the economy will boom.
Yes, I'm from Pork Belly's Monthly, and was just wondering if you've had enough.
I never get enough pork bellies.
I'm from Children's Digest Weekly. And what we want to know is, have you always had that much breath?
Ever since I was a wee lad, I just blow and blow.
This is Jimmy Jam from Boston News. Do you think your smoking will affect how you perform in the future?
It's not a concern at this point. I'm vaping more.
Better Homes and Gardens. Was wondering, have you ever been called a blowhard?
On occasion, I've been accused of tooting my own horn.
Wow. I'm just a person of interest, and I was just wondering if you're going to be coming anywhere close to the area where I live.
With gale force winds.
Thank you.
I'm a person of very little interest. The question is, the first two victories, do you think that sets you up for a big disappointment with the third encounter?
Well, the third encounter was a learning experience.
Great. Joe, why have you called this press conference?
I have no clue. Am I a hurricane?
You were close.
You had me completely fooled.
I thought you had it. All right. You don't like brick houses.
Oh, the big bad wolf!
All right. Next up is a game called Sound Effects, and this is for Cody, Cindy, Graham, and myself. Now, the way that sound effects works is that Cody and Cindy are going to be engaged in a scene for which Graham and I will be providing the sound effects. The scene takes place in a pawn shop. So, Cody and Cindy, whenever you're ready.
Welcome to the world famous pawn shop.
Well, I have a few things I would like to see if you could give me some money for. First, I have these cool little bracelets. They make a lot of noise when you shake them.
Jingle.
Think they're worth anything? I don't think I want to sell these because they make really some cool noises. They might be magic.
Jingle.
How about my Apple Watch? It makes a lot of sound. It even plays music.
No, nobody likes creep.
Well, you know what? I do
I got plenty of stuff back here if you want to. I don't really want to buy any of your crap.
But I have my husband's Fender bass guitar.
Oh yeah, bring that in.
Okay. He wasn't really very good at playing it. I like to channel Prince. How about you trade me that for something?
Hold on, let me check the tone on it.
I also have one of his old saxophones. He was in the woodwind section too. Would you like to try that?
No, I'm good.
You want me to try blowing on it?
Yeah, if you want to. I'm not going to buy it, I can tell you that much. Nobody likes a woodwind player.
That's why I blessed him. Okay, here we go.
How many instruments does this guy have? Jeez.
He didn't like Dave Paz, so he said go. I know you could get Okay, show me what you got to trade me.
Well, all right, I might want the bass guitar here.
Okay,
Yeah,
what
look
do
at
you
you
give me
thinking
for
you're
it?
Les Claypool or something.
Wow, you're kind of a pushy little sucker, aren't you?
Is it my register, ma'am? What? It's a pawn shop. I get a lot of shady characters in here.
What, you think I got a gun or something? And I'm gonna go.
Ma'am, this is 29 Palms. I'm not too concerned about that.
It's true, everybody has a gun, right?
All right, let me see if I can just get this register open here. All right, let me just. All right, I'll give you $5.
Alrighty. That was some solid saxophone. Next up is a game called Poetry Slam. This is for Lyle, Lisa, Kevin, and Kathy. Now, the way that Poetry Slam works is that Lyle will be hosting a Poetry Slam competition at some locale of his choosing. It will be up to our poets, Kurt, Kathy, and Lisa, to come up with a poem on the spot based on your suggestions. So, Lisa, your...
You said Kurt.
Oh, I'm sorry, Kevin. You can start with a K. So, Lisa, your word, electric chair. Kathy, your word, kidney stone. And Kevin, your word, lava lamp.
Alright, let me hear some snaps, If I hear a clap, you're getting kicked out. Welcome to the Theater 29, well, corner of Theater 29. They won't actually let us in. Poetry Slam! Today we have what's your name, honey?
Lisa.
Lisa with oh, that's gross. We have Lisa with her electric chair.
Electric chair. Electric chair. Please don't sit there. Electric chair. Please don't fry off my hair. Electric chair.
Short and sweet, just like she is, minus the sweet. And here we have Kenneth with, ooh, a personal favorite of mine, the kidney stone.
The kidney stone. Stones. All kinds of stones. Red stone, green stone, yellow stone. The kidney stone. The stone you don't want. Pain. Dark nights. Yellow lights. Damn kidney stone. Tomorrow, I see the dark. That kidney stone is on the rocks.
Oh, I'm starting to feel that one. And last, we have Kurt with his poem from Lord Help Me. His poem about Lord Help Me. The lava lamb.
Well, I'm feeling pretty groovy and just a little woozy because I'm back from the 70s and I'm seriously amped because my girlfriend left me this red and blue lava lamp. It goes blue as the lava goes up, blue as the lava goes down. Ooh, I think I had too much acid. I'm turning around and around. Oh man, I need to get rid of this hot because this lava lamp is starting to make me cry. Lava lamp. Thank you.
I was born in 2000. I'm going to pretend like I know what that is. Rating the audience participation by slap. Do you think the winner was Lisa? How about Kilpatrick? Or Kurt? I wasn't actually paying attention. Lisa. LeBron James? Yeah! And Kurt. Yeah. Welcome to the Lakers, LeBron.
All right. Next up is a little game we like to call Irish Drinking Song. And this is myself, Katie, Lyle, and Graham.
Here's your chance.
All right.
Put the youngest first.
So the way that Irish Drinking Song works is that line by line we are going to construct an Irish drinking song based on something bad that happened to you. So the suggestion from the audience is that our football team lost.
I'm a Bengals fan, don't know what that's like. I hate you, I'm a Ravens fan.
Oh, I'm really sad this Sunday.
It hit me very bad.
The game kicked up very well, and then I got real mad.
The second half begun.
And then I started to cry.
He threw 6 picks to the freaking wrong guy!
And now it's Monday night.
And all my friends are laughing. It's too bad I like Cleveland.
And I'm eating a lot of taffy.
I can't wait till next Sunday.
Maybe we'll win next year. Eventually we have to win.
Cause I'm rooting for the Bears.
Maybe I'll go local. Maybe I'll go far.
Maybe I'll root for someone.
Or hell, just go to the bar.
I'll drink away my problems. Drink away that loss.
I won't watch another game.
And I'm never gonna floss.
Oh, well, I am fully fed up.
I've had enough, you see.
My team really sucks.
They are like my pee. Maybe we'll win next year.
Or maybe that's a lie.
I guess I'll just go outside.
Sit and cry. Oh,
All right, before we head off for a brief 15-minute intermission, we have a game for everybody, so everybody get up. This is a game called Scenes from a Hat. And the way that Scenes from a Hat works is that I will be drawing random scenes from a hat, and individual troupe members are going to be coming forward and acting out their best examples of the scenes we will be doing. So, first up. Things you don't want your mom to find when she comes to your new place.
And delete browser history.
Mom, don't look under the bed. Those are my box of tissues.
Oh, no. That is not my girlfriend. No, yeah. No, that's a mannequin. Yeah.
are you ashamed of me?
This is my new boy toy.
Mom, check out the bathroom. Cindy, get out the window. Lisa, Katie, Erica, Linda. I have exotic tastes.
Oh, honey, that's such a beautiful vase. Ooh. Why does it smell like a skunk?
Someone's a box.
All right. Things you can say about improv, but not your significant other.
These jokes are older than Lyle.
Wait! So you're going to jail?
Do you think we can make it any shorter?
I think that you're going.
All right, and I'm just going to pull this suggestion out of here.
Unsuitable jobs.
Are you finished? No, that was my...
It was worth it. Unsuitable jobs for a werewolf.
Welcome to the famous gold and silver pawn store.
And after all these, natural disasters and these oil leaks, you just gotta wash the dial.
Hi there. I'm your barbecue master.
I don't know how you got a hair in your omelet.
Strange ways to get out of jury duty.
Find out the jury member you're seeking.
I just completed the change, and now I'm not Jerry, I'm Geraldine.
On the jury in California.
All right, if elementary school were like college. Okay.
So it kind of doesn't apply because I don't see him singing, and this really was. Nap time!
But I want the scholarship! I want it!
If elementary school were like college.
And why are you so tired?
Cause I did Xanax and I pulled like 3 all-nighters, Steve. Come on now. That spelling test was brutal. All right, let's do some of your suggestions of world's worst. Let's see the world's worst example of babysitter.
Which one of you is Bob?
Where's that vase?
World's worst Elvis impersonator.
Why do you think, Matt?
Lyle, Elvis was a singer.
World's worst James Bond villain.
Yes, I'm Dr. Stupid.
Yeah, I got one. You be James. All right, and now what I'm going to do is take an elaborate amount of time to tell you my evil plan that I turn away from you, and to give a long speech and...
World's worst lifeguard.
Oh my
Help! Help! I can't swim! Somebody better come save me! Oh, there's a lifeguard! Oh, can you hurry up? Hey! Are you doing this for dramatic effect? Ah!
Imagine if Baywatch
Shark! Shark! I'm just kidding.
Don't worry, I'll save you! Oh God, the water's so cold!
No, I just thought it was that new dance.
What Tinder profiles would have said before 1900?
I really know how to churn butter.
Slower.
I ride a horse real good. Wanna be next?
Dentures not included.
Largely cholera free.
If you want, I'll give you the key.
Don't worry, polio isn't an STD.
Sign me up.
If you play your cards right, I'll show you my ankle.
The superhero you really don't want to show up and save the day.
I am Flatulence Man!
Never fear, I'm 15-minute late man, and I'm here. Wait, where'd you go?
He already jumped.
No! Too late.
I am PMS girl, and can someone please give me some damn chocolate?
I'm spineless man.
Captain CPA. That's it.
Conversations you shouldn't have while drunk. Any conversation.
Hey, boss! Guess where I am?
Okay, honey, did I ever tell you how you were conceived? It's beautiful, I promise.
Seriously though, where's Bob?
Okay, now we've got the skull open. Let's see what we can do.
If Shakespeare were a millennial.
Millennial.
Hark thou'st, Frostus, Fatus, Fatus, Natus, 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 bring me my droid.
To pay my crippling student loan debt, or to pay the rent? That is the question.
You know, like be or like not to be, that is like the question.
Friends, Romans, countrymen, put your cellular phones on silent. In a world where everyday events were narrated like movie trailers. Dot, dot, dot.
And as she goes to water the garden, the water shoots out like a sparkling mist of cascading water.
In a world untouched by humans, the first woman walks on dry land. She sees, there's nothing here. So like a typical woman, she decides it's man's fault.
Coming this fall, Lisa Goldberg stars in The Teacher.
Watch with horror as he tries to unroll the toilet paper. And it sticks with the second roll. He cannot grab it. He cannot, and the fire alarm goes off.
In a world where you either hate or love pumpkin spice latte.
Weird football penalties.
It's 10-yard penalty because Tom Brady didn't like the way you looked at him.
10-yard penalty for really bad dancing.
15, 15, 15. Yard, yard, yard. Penalty, penalty, penalty. Too many, many, many white players on the team.
Unnecessary friendliness, that's fine.
What not to do when your wife or significant other asks you to listen. What not to do. What?
Piggybacking.
In a world in which she tells me that this is really important.
Oh shit, we're having a baby?
Baby, hold on, I'm talking to my girl. I mean.
Yeah, go
Hi, honey.
Yeah, go on.
Hello, honey? Oh, no, I'm watching porn.
And then finally, things Meatloaf would not do for love. No, because he famously would do.
Okay, so while there was this... I was thinking legit meatloaf. I'm gonna be like, dude, I'm done.
Actor.
I was gonna make a really bad joke.
Honey, what's for dinner tonight?
Meatloaf.
But I won't do that.
I will sing songs with lyrics that make sense.
Go ahead, Jeff. I'll do your meatloaf joke.
No.
Oh, you all asked for it.
Yay for peer pressure!
I got a churn out back.
But I won't do that.
Okay. All right, everybody. On that note, this has been a very instructional evening for at least Lyle. And we probably have seen more of Lyle than we may have wanted to see. So we're going to take a brief 15-minute intermission, and we'll join you again for Act 2. Go enjoy some lovely concessions at our snack bar, and we will see you very shortly. Hopefully we didn't offend too many people. Looks like we're still good. So we have a lot of really good games for you in this second half. Some surefire favorites.
We have slow bladders.
Yeah.
Don't judge me.
We voted some people off the island, and some people had bladder issues. But rest assured, you're all ready and geared up for Act 2. First up in Act 2, we have a game called New Choice, and this is for Kurt and Cody. Oh, you guys. So the way that New Choice works is that Kurt and Cody are going to be engaged in a scene based on a suggestion from you for a location. However, periodically during the scene, you will hear me ring the bell. If I ring the bell, then the person who just spoke has to give something entirely different than what they just gave. So it could be a different word, a different sound, a different gesture. Whatever the case is, they have to go until they stop hearing the bell. So, your location is at Girl Scout camp.
It's Randolph. Mr. Franklin. Strange man with an axe. Dark void in my life. Oh my God, what am I doing with my life?
this year. You didn't earn enough of those merit badges.
I tried to earn as many as I could. I got one for CPAing. I got one for playwriting. I got one for singing an opera. I got one for doing doodles on people's chests.
All right. Oh, with a knife. I was going to have you demonstrate, but I don't want to get cut.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tomorrow?
Maybe tomorrow. We'll talk about it tomorrow.
Okay.
But those are kind of obscure merit badges. You didn't get any of the important ones.
Well, like what?
Let's see. Macrame? Cooking and cleaning for a man?
As a man or
Four. You didn't get your merit badge in making grilled cheese sandwiches.
Well, I got one for making omelets while dressed as a werewolf. Well, I got one in things that are older than Lyle.
That's a very popular merit badge. Pretty much everybody has a merit badge in things that are older than Lyle. Actually, no, here, let's just sit.
Let's sit. Ow! This all the way through.
I don't think you did. But it's okay. Let's continue discussing the various. Well, we've talked about merit badges. Let's talk about some of the activities.
Oh!
Would you like to sign up for canoeing? Would you like to sign up for skeet shooting? Would you like to sign up for whittling?
Yes, I would.
So what you're going to do is you're going to take your pocket knife, you're going to take your corkscrew, you're going to take your bottle opener, and you're going to just whittle it down. That's
Whittle the bottle opener?
whittle this stick. Whittle this rock. It's going to take you a very long time.
If I press hard on it, maybe I'll get a diamond. If I press hard on it, it'll squeeze and I'll get rock juice.
All right there, Moses. Stand up again if you don't mind.
No, that's all right. I want to stay here and suffer.
All the merit badges to both of you. Thank you for that. Next up is a game called Foreign Film. This is for Graham, Charlie, Joe, and Lyle. Now the way that foreign film works is that Joe and Lyle are going to be actors in a foreign film. Oh, is it?
Sorry, we traded.
You traded? Okay.
It's Kevin!
So Graham and Joe are actors?
Yes.
Okay, so Graham and Joe are going to be actors in a foreign film who are only allowed to gibber. So we have no idea what they're saying. Luckily for us, we have Charlie and Lyle here to translate for us. So the title of your fictional foreign film, You Owe Me $2.
Zabalaka! I don't know! Hey, Pop! Give me lunch money!
No.
You signed this contract when we were 4 years old saying you'd give me your lunch money whenever I asked, and now today is the day that I'm asking. So hand it over.
I chew.
Schlanken the back of the butt or up, jack.
You disrespecting my contract, you're gonna get the hand, and then I'm gonna karate chop your neck.
So let me see if I've got this straight. I didn't see a notary stamp on that contract. And plus I'm bigger than you, so there.
Nine 911. Please hope someone's gonna murder me. My big brother is coming to fight you.
Please don't kill me! Please don't kill me! Your big brother.
Yeah, he's pretty muscular, I have to say.
So are we talking Dwayne Johnson here, or are we talking like Lou Ferrigno?
All right. Next up is a game called Dr. Know-It-All, and this is for Kevin, Cindy, and Lisa. Now, the way that Dr. Know-It-All works is that Kevin, Cindy, and Lisa, Kevin, Lisa, and Cindy in the correct order, are going to be a three-headed expert on life, the universe, and everything. And they are here to answer your burning questions. However, they are only able to answer your questions one word, one head at a time. So, I open it up to the audience. Does anybody have a burning question about life to ask Dr. Know-It-All?
Why though?
Why though? Why though?
I
Don't.
Think.
You
No.
Ready.
the hell?
Your.
Name.
Dude.
Is.
Okay. Any other questions for Dr. Know-It-All?
White Trump. That
Question.
Cannot.
be
Answered.
Very good, very good. We don't want any more people walking out. Anybody else have a question for Dr. Know-It-All? Question right here.
Why does my twin sister always deny me?
Why does this beautiful lady's twin sister always deny her?
she
Is.
Really.
sexy,
Jealous.
And.
loves,
Cats.
All true. Any other questions for Dr. Know-It-All? Right down here up front.
Oh, yeah. Why does my sister do this?
Why does her sister do improv?
Kathy,
Does.
Improv.
because
It.
Makes.
what much
Happiness.
And.
she
Loves.
Money.
Who's getting paid for this?
Not you, Graham.
It was on the contract.
Graham,
Is.
poop,
E.
Head.
There you go.
Us.
Two.
get
Paid.
Would.
money.
Good. We should probably stop here before we have a molar investigation. Another question for Dr. Know-It-All. Who is the smartest person?
That
Is
Depending
on
which
person
is
speaking
at
Lyle's
college
reunion.
Apparently Lyle's going to college with some really smart people. Any other questions for Dr. Know-It-All?
What's a salad?
What was that?
What's a salad?
What's a salad?
a
salad
Is
green,
and
not
red,
meat,
asparagus,
carrots,
jello,
cauliflower,
pizza,
ice cream,
cottage cheese,
for
you,
tummy.
So everybody, come join the vegetarian side. One final question for Dr. Know-It-All. I heard one about the flat Earth. Why is the flat Earth flat?
the
flat
Earth
is
flat
because
it
makes
people
stand
up
stupidly.
Very good. Thank you, Dr. Know-It-All. All right, next up is a game called Human Scenery. This is for Joe, Graham, Katie, and myself. Now, the way that Human Scenery works is that Katie and I will be engaged in a scene based on a location from your guys' suggestion sheets. It will be up to Joe and Graham to act out the props that we'll be needing during the scene. So this scene is going to be set at the gym. At the gym.
Oh, hi, I'm Katie. Are you my trainer?
Yeah, I'm your personal trainer. I'm going to pump you up, girlie.
Ooh, I didn't know that I got the Arnold special. That's cool.
Yeah. I'm actually not related to him. It's just everybody from Austria talks like that.
Oh.
I actually think my accent got me my job. But either way, I'm going to pump you up. We are going to go to various machines to help you out with that.
Okay, is there anything that I need before, before we start, or?
I always start with a big container of whey protein, and we're just going to pound the whey protein. Okay, so I got my container here.
Okay.
And I am going to pound it like so. Oh, I shouldn't have had garlic for dinner.
Maybe I'll just do that next time. Yeah.
It really helps if you're getting a pump.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so next we are going to do some stretches using these aerobic stretchy bands.
Okay.
So what you do is you grab your aerobic stretchy band and you just stretch like so. Oh yeah, feel the burn.
Oh, mine doesn't stretch that far.
Oh, you're using the junior one. Sorry about that. Stretching is overrated. Let's go into our butterfly press machine. We are going to use butterfly press to get pumped in the chest. All right? So I have my beautiful butterfly press machine here. Oh boy. Now, you want to clear your mind, think pure thoughts. I can't help but think about the way butter is churned in my head.
What's the max on this? Because this thing's kind of easy.
Oh, it wasn't matched in all the way here. You want to make sure that you put in the little pin as far as it'll go. Otherwise it slips out. Yeah, there we go.
No, that's too much.
Well then we can go to a more elementary machine.
Okay, yeah, maybe legs this time.
Yeah, so what do you recommend?
Yeah.
Oh, look, I found one!
All right, let's do this twinsy style, okay? Ready? Here we go, just like recess. Yeah. Oh, where'd it go? Where'd it go? Oh. Now we can try and play patty cake like they do in recess.
Yeah, my legs are starting to burn now, so.
Oh, good, good, good.
Yeah.
So, usually what I like to do after getting my pump on is a nice cool-off exercise. So I use my stationary bike.
Oh, Why is yours the upright one? Mine's the recurve.
Oh, you got the junior one again. I like the way the seat feels between my legs when I have Wow! Yeah, the junior one is top of the line. Top of the line. Okay, so I'm going to race you up the hill. Ready, go. Oh.
We're not going anywhere!
Yeah, stationary biking is lame. Okay, so last but not least, you want to get a good sweat. I want to show you my sauna. Okay, you come into the sauna. All right, and then the hot steam just blows on you.
I think yours is a little hotter. Oh, yeah.
Mine's actually scented like spearmint. All right. Oh, next up we have a new game to debut here for this lovely audience. A game we have not tried before in the show. This is a game called Odd Jobs, and this is for Charlie and Kurt. Now, the way that Odd Jobs works is that Kurt is going to step into our soundproof booth out in the green room after we get our chairs arranged. Kurt is going to be interviewing for a job, except he has no idea what that job is. It'll be up to Charlie during the interview process to clue him in with the questions he gives him, in addition to torturing him a little bit. So, Kurt is interviewing to be the new devil.
Well, hello there.
Hello. Thank you for seeing me.
Oh, my pleasure, my pleasure. Now, let's just break out your resume and let's see what's going on. All right, now, oh, I see that you got quite a resume here. Looks like you have been working in some very, very hot situations. Yeah, that could come in handy. How do you feel about the color red?
Oh, it's my favorite color in the whole wide world.
Oh, excellent, excellent. So can you tell me a little bit about what you used to do?
Well, I used to be a rodeo clown. Before that, I made pancakes for the Kiwanis Club. And before that, I was a radio disc jockey.
Well, now that last one there really has some skill set that I think could be very useful in this line of work. Can you tell me about the span of time that you don't have listed down here? It was about a 5-month span in 1991. That don't have anything listed as a job or anything.
Well, I certainly wasn't making license plates for the state.
All right, that could be handy. I mean, not making license plate, because who really needs that anymore, right? So anyway, do you have any kind of mineral allergies?
Well, I'm allergic to sea salt, and I'm also allergic to rock monsters.
Well, I think the rock monster issue, I think we can work around for sure. And can you tell me what kind of questionable things have you done that might not pop up on a resume?
Questionable things that I've done?
Yes.
My goodness, where to start? Well, sometimes when I get very drunk, let's just end it there.
Well, I guess we'll write down possible police history. All right. So do you have any issue with certain fumes?
Like sulfur?
Sulfur, brimstone, things like that.
Oh, no. I love those. They're like incense to me.
And can you tell me, do you have a relationship with any higher beings?
Higher beings?
Yeah.
Many of my friends are higher even as we speak.
Would that be chemically induced or otherwise?
It's all very natural.
And do you have any problem with torture?
Well, I'd have to have dinner first.
And have you ever worked with three-bladed instruments?
Three-bladed instruments? Yes. No, I've worked with two-bladed instruments, some four-bladed, but I don't think I've ever worked with three-bladed instruments.
Well, that'll be something that you will have to get accustomed to.
All right.
So let's see. I see here under your references, you have some interesting references. Can you tell me about that first guy there? What can he say about you?
Well, that's William Faulkner. He can say that I claim to be his biggest fan, but I haven't really read much of his work.
Authors, right? So, let me tell you a little bit about what the job would entail.
All right.
So, you'd have to be used to what I could only describe as tropical environment without the trees and without all the joy.
Like Landers.
I would say like Landers in August, yes. So, do they have any questions for me?
When can I start working in hell?
Awesome stuff. Next up is a game for everybody. This is a game called props. Now the way that props works is that much like scenes from a hat, which you guys saw in the first act, all the troupe are going to be up and stepping forward to each of these random objects and making whatever they can out of those objects. So, whenever anybody's ready, go ahead and step on.
I think this will be a big enough filter for the coffee for the morning crew.
She is my handmaid.
And now, coming up to bat is number 32, the Jolly Green Giant.
Bring out your dad.
No one's used it yet, so I'm gonna go for it. You can dance. You can dance. Everybody look at your hands.
Teacher, can I sharpen my pencil?
Oh, God. It happens like 50 times a day.
If I were king of the forest.
I hate this game. I feel like such a pawn.
Friends, we are gathered here today to say goodbye to Jethro.
World's first urinal.
Would you like cheese for that?
Yep.
All right, tell me when to stop.
Never. I like the way you grind that cheese.
John. I need more back. I need you to play a little louder, please.
Ringo, everybody thinks you're homeless. Somebody just donated to your cause.
Oh, sweet! I got
I can turn butter too.
No, don't make me.
Becky, if you're going to be on varsity chair, you need to wear the outfit. Hot, Becky.
Gong.
Gong, gong.
Well, you're certain I have to wear this to the coronation. It doesn't fit.
Yes, I have been there before. Why do you ask?
Uh-oh.
Lion, I started crying, and I'm afraid that my codpiece is rusted.
Which one of you's Bob?
I am Pan of the forest.
But Papa, I am a real boy.
Moana.
Whoa. Now, I wouldn't have to do this if you didn't keep wandering off.
The cow scream like that.
Go out of my Bob. I don't think you go up.
I wouldn't have to do this if you didn't keep wandering off!
Let's start over.
And you shall call me Midas.
Of course.
If you talk real nice to me, I'll give you the key.
I always wanted to see the kangaroos at the zoo.
Ouch! I thought the Capitol building was a lot bigger than that.
telling you, Mr. Barkeep, I don't have a drinking problem.
That's the spittoon, partner. It's gonna make it through either way.
Like a virgin.
Oh, my Tommy,
Are you sure this is how you make fire?
Someday on a pickup truck.
Midnight come and we want to go home.
All right, I think that's a good place. We have one final game for you fine folks, and that is last line jump and freeze. Kevin and Kathy are going to start us off in this game. And the way that last line jump and freeze works is very much like the first game that you saw, jump and freeze. But in addition to taking the positions of the previous two players, the actors jumping in will also have to take the last line of the scene and make it the first line of the next scene. An entirely different scene. So, your first line is, "Tonight we dine in hell."
You could invite the devil. So, I have a special place for us to go to tonight. Dine in hell.
So where are we right now?
Landers.
That's why it's so hot in here. Well, I tell you what, let's go. Where do you want to go dine in hell? Do you want to go to the Brimstone Factory, or do you want to go to Satan's Sanctuary of Sundays?
Sundays. Satan's Sanctuary of Sundays. Let's go.
Let's go.
Hi there! Welcome to Satan's Sanctuary of Sundays, where the flavors are delicious and the ice cream isn't very nutritious, but who cares? We're all sinners here, right?
Hey, you look familiar. Did you play for the Dodgers at one time?
I did. Did you know that all people of Scottish descent end up in hell? I thought I was a good person, pretty good slugger, but hell's got no shortage of Justin Turners running about.
Yeah. So, honey, what would you like to get from this man, Mr. Justin Turner?
I want the Sinner's Delight.
Sinner's Delight. Right, and could I interest you in some samples?
Freeze.
Welcome to center stage.
Could I interest you in some samples of our wonderful origami owls? The first one is free.
You know how to get me.
Yeah. Then you buy the little necklace. Now the necklace is not free, but don't worry about that. Can I interest you in?
This is non-GMO paper, right?
Of course, it's non-GMO paper.
Okay.
Ah, see, look, you got all sorts of little charms there for whatever you're into.
Can you assure me that this tree was treated properly and ethically?
No, I can't. Some weird guy named Lyle. peed on the
Asparagus.
Now,
scented origami owls. Joshua Tree is really stepping its game up.
Oh, yeah. So which of those would you be interested in?
Freeze.
So, which of those are you interested in, Mark? Oh, I don't know. They all look so good.
Well, you can take a little bud of this right here and make you feel all right, okay? Take a nice big hit, okay?
Oh, it's a good shit.
You're right, man. You're absolutely right.
Can I take this on the plane?
Freeze.
Hey, can I take this on the plane?
I would not recommend that. Your skin tone.
Why not? It's only a water gun.
Still, you know how we are. We're crazy. You don't want to take any chances with us.
But it's a pink water gun.
We don't care.
For the love of God, freeze!
We don't care.
But she's dead. Have you no heart?
She had it coming.
Now, do you think it's because she slept with your husband?
Well, I don't want to go around making any, accusations or anything, but, yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, we should at least say a prayer over her.
Do we have to?
Yes, I think we should.
Oh, fine.
We don't have to kneel, though, okay?
Oh, my God.
Okay. We have to do the sign of the cross. She was Catholic.
Dear Lord, rest in peace. I hope you go to hell.
That was pretty bitchy.
Freeze.
Wow. Can you please say it in that tone, too?
Well, that was pretty bitchy.
I'm sorry, but your back handspring wasn't very good.
Well, I am so, sorry about that.
The only reason you made it onto Cheer Squad is because you look so bomb.com in that outfit.
I do, don't I?
Well, we gotta ace this routine, or else Coach is gonna totally chew us out.
Well, Coach is just a loser.
Yeah, I know. But she said no more marking our spots, okay? So we gotta go full out with this.
Okay, whatever.
All right, ready? Cheer formation, B, Alpha, 3. You ready? Okay. We're gonna win. We're gonna fight. We're going to the after party, and we're gonna get drunk tonight. Okay, you're learning, new. Freeze.
Okay, you're learning, new. But they got some more ropes you need to learn.
Just show me. Just show me. You're the best fighter in the world, and I want to learn from you.
See this rope? You use that to choke people. Pick up the rope. Guess what you do with it?
Choke people?
How?
I don't know.
Think, young Padawan. How would you use that rope to choke a person?
Well, I guess I would sneak up from behind.
Okay.
And the rope would go like this, and then
What?
I'd go crack. Ah! I would pull as tight as I could.
That's as tight as you can pull?
Oh, what the hell?
That's as tight as you can pull?
Oh, I'm sorry, son. I don't know how tuxedo. I didn't get invited to prom.
Well, sorry. The cummerbund is keeping it in.
It looks really nice. You can totally not tell that you've been drinking a lot of beer.
Okay, I'm sorry. Whoa.
Son, you can't just let it all hang out.
Well,
Otherwise, how are you going to slow dance with Stacy Stephenson? Remember that sweet little two-step that your good old pops worked with you on? Do you want to...
Yeah, can you show me?
Yeah. You need to tighten the cummerbund, otherwise you're going to get stuck in the way of what should actually be touching.
Okay.
All right?
Okay.
All right. Now,
Who leads?
you lead, son. Don't
Okay.
make the same mistake your father made, otherwise you'll end up in a very unhappy marriage where the lady takes the lead in everything.
Okay, ignoring that.
Probably for the best, son.
So this foot there, right?
That foot there.
And then...
Yeah. That foot there.
All right, baby. This foot there.
I don't like this extreme twister.
Why not?
Because there's only literally 4 colors.
Oh, just humor me, okay? Now, spin the wheel, spin the dot. Spin it. Okay, now it says left foot green.
You can't share my square.
I'm just going by what the game says. Here, you want to spin it again?
I don't like game night anymore. This isn't fun. You said it was going to be fun. It was going to bring us closer together, not physically together.
Why do you always have to leave? I like to leave sometime. Gee whiz. I never get to have any fun.
Maybe tomorrow I'll let you pick the movie?
Freeze.
Maybe tomorrow I'll let you pick the movie.
You are so drunk right now. We're watching Toy Story 3.
I love that movie. I love the happy ending.
You need to sleep.
Will you
No.
join me? I'm just kidding. You're way too young for me.
You are.
I'm just kidding. You're just right.
That's what they all say.
I mean it.
Freeze.
But I mean it, I really don't think that you should use the chains and go in the tank this time. I'm worried about your safety.
But I must.
Houdini, it's too much.
I must fulfill our destiny.
Do it.
Okay. You haven't tied your hands yet, so please, sign this will.
Hurry up.
And you're going to free everything in your estate to me. Okay, so ready?
Harry, they are waiting.
Damn it! I take that back.
Freeze.
Harry Houdini was a magician, by the way.
I got
That's an escape art.
Blub, 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 blub.
Okay, I was not expecting Ariel in my bathtub. Oh my God, what are you doing here?
Is there something wrong with that Princey Pooh? Oh no. Oh no, my straps are coming loose.
Listen, honey, I really kind of hate to rain on your parade, but I think you're supposed to go next door.
Oh my goodness, I came up the wrong pipe.
Oh my God, now we have crabs.
we have a main stage show directed and musically directed by our very own Charles Harvey and Catherine. Make sure to make your reservations for Carrie now. What day do you guys open?
October 5th. It is the month of October. Do not let the title fool you. It is a very, very good show. The music is outstanding. The choreography is things you've not seen before.
True that.
And there's a little bit of blood.
So to get you into the Halloween spirit, please be sure to make your reservations for Carrie, and be sure to come back and see us when we're here again. So troupe, step forward and let's take a bow. Thank you everyone for coming.